I didn't know outside of obviously the day-to-day coaching and, Chaney, as great as a leader as he was, do you personally have, a story of Chaney that kind of you hold on to?
But I'll tell you what, the kid knows what he's supposed to do on this team, and he does it extremely well.
I'll tell you, that's an NBA set of hips. You watch the NBA the next time they're playing. You watch those big fellas muscle one another out of there. Remember guys like Paul Silas and that?
9:10 to go, and Temple in control.
Not one in particular that sits there, and he was a special man. I mean, this guy every morning, you wake up at 5:30, you got to be at practice at 6 o'clock. Before practice even start, he's lecturing. Guys that are sleepy, guys that are, probably did not have a good sleep the night before or whatever, and we are just, we were connected to his message every day. He taught more than basketball. He taught about life. He related everything about life with basketball. And, his stories were, he was, how can I say, he had a great sense of humor. He was a very likable guy. Everywhere he goes, he had a story. I mean, I went to University of Penn that was celebrating, I guess, the best 5 teams of the of each school. They picked one year of each team, from the Big Five. And my wife, she never met him. It was the first time that she ever had an opportunity to meet him. And, it seemed like he knew her for forever. He had that charm where, where everywhere he went, he will make conversation with you and make you feel like you knew him for years. That's how special he was. And I think that's what got him an opportunity to, get good players, because he treated you, like you were a part of his family. Once you were in the family, that was a different story. He'd be tough with you at practice. I remember my freshman year, my transferring year. I'm practicing with the team, and I couldn't do anything wrong, and I will beat the guys up. Obviously the guys that were playing. And I'm the red shirt guy who can practice and can beat them up. I couldn't do anything wrong, so he would praise me for everything. And I was like, man, this is sweet. I'm going back the following year. I was excited. Oh, little did I know, once I was a part of the team, everything had changed. He was just as hard with me as he was with the other guys on the previous year, So I had to wake up and smell the coffee right then, But he was a unique guy, and he had also, good assistant coaches. We had Coach Maloney, and I need to mention it. Coach Maloney, Coach Norman, Dean Demopoulos, all 3 of them. They were just a perfect combination. Yeah. Maloney, I cannot praise him enough. He had the zone that we were playing, he would be a master at that. He knew it by, I don't know. He just, he was a mastermind. And so he had the right elements, to make him, even better as a coach, because you want to be surrounded by people that bring, bring something to the table. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need guys that can get the level a little higher, So he had those guys around him, and I think that's why we had such a good team.
Yeah. No, it's been great. Like just hearing, I grew up, I'm 35, so I went to a lot of the games. From like 92 to 2000, 92 to about 2000 at URI. So I got, and even Atlantic 10. So, I got to see him, and I obviously always followed him. I always kind of just looked up to him as this mythical figure, by the time I was watching college basketball. But everyone I've talked to, it's amazing the the stories that they have, but also how consistent it is, how hard he was, yet he was, he treated everyone like family,
Yeah, he was a teddy bear inside.
Yeah.
Just don't get it. Just don't wake that bear up, because there was some he talking about stories, you said something about, he couldn't stand, when we had a bus driver that didn't know where he was going. We had some issues, man, where he will get so furious, I mean, you a bus driver, you got to be the best bus driver, that's the way he looked at it.
Yeah.
And we had some guy, they had us driving for hours, going nowhere. And he was so pissed off. That's probably, the one of the times that I saw him just losing it, so I mean, we got so many memories, but I just, don't. They're all good. They're all good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's great.